Welcome back to the Unanimous Decision Podcast. I am your host, D Palm. Follow me on Blue Sky, Instagram, all those socials at DPalm66. Follow the show at UDPod. Follow the entire MTR network at, you guessed it, the MTR network. You found us. Don't you dare lose us. Subscribe on iTunes. Subscribe on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. That's right, YouTube. Dragging this podcast in 2015, one episode at a time. Speaking of dragging, I discovered shorts. So I've started sharing some shorts from the episodes. So if y'all want to go on there, share them, like them. We had one that's from, me and Felder were talking about Lane Kiffin's origin story. Over 1,000 views in like a day. I was like, what the hell is this? So we're going to start sharing them there as well. Make sure you check out my other podcasting venture, Life, Love, and Real Estate. Subscribe to not miss your best way to be ready for your new home in 2026. Brought to you by DanielPaulMortgages.com. If you can pay your rent, you can pay a mortgage. It's my job to help you qualify. Make sure you check out my social because I think I'm going to start taking this comedy shit seriously. As I'm recording this is a Thursday. I've got a show tonight. I'm very excited to do it at Old Vinings Inn. It's already sold out, but I'll keep posting where I'm going to be next on the social medias. And also make sure you check out the rest of the MTR network. The Insanity Check is back in these trying times that are reality. I'm going to eventually show back up on there. It's just the chaotic energy of me and Chris. But the new one's out right now. It's got Chris. It's got Brandon. It's got Justin, who was on our last UD pod. They're talking about everything else. But you're not here to talk about that. You're here to talk about sports. And I'm here to talk to the homie Felder. What up, Felder?
How you doing, big dog?
Man, it's a show day, man. It's a Felder Friday. I get to go tell some jokes tonight, make some people laugh a little bit, and
you're good,
talk
dude.
to you today about the NFL.
You're good. I like what you bring from a stand-up comedy standpoint. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, this is the first show I've been booked on, like asked to be there. So it's very cool to be on. I think there's 6 comedians out there tonight. I'm second to last, which I don't know what that means. But by the time this is listened to, it'll already have happened, and on to the next one. But yeah, man, I wanted to open the free space for you right now. A lot of shit going on in the world. I just want to, before Eve, you can get to your free space really quickly, fuck ICE. And Felder, I'll let you go from there.
No, fuck ICE for real. Like, I think it's affected a lot of people in very different ways. And I don't know what your listener base looks like, but for me, it's really affected our school. And I don't know if I brought this up before or not, but we got a school that has, between 640 and 675 kids. And on any given day, there will be 100 to 150 kids that don't go to school.
Yeah.
They're targeting bus stops. They are targeting parents, and they're doing it because it's an elementary school.
Yeah.
In elementary, you walk your kids to the bus stop, and they're targeting that. And I find it to be incredibly disgusting. And I was watching a video, and someone was like, because people keep calling it like the Gestapo.
Yeah. Which
I understand. But I wish I could, I probably have it on my phone. I don't want to, I'm not using my phone right now. I'll text it later. But
yeah,
they're like, no, this isn't Gestapo. This is slave catchers.
Slave patrols, right.
Slave patrols. This is the root of American police.
It's
specifically
interesting. Not to cut you off, but it's interesting that people go to the Gestapo thing when they learn their tactics from Jim Crow,
right?
And from like fascism to this scale and this race base is an American export, not import.
Yes, exactly. And you said it better than I ever could. And so it's just very frustrating. Like I got a 7-year-old. I bought formula for the first time, multiple times, because because we have families at our school that are scared to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
And it scares me. And I don't know if you saw the sign that was one of ours, all of yours.
Yeah.
That's disgusting to me. I think it should be disgusting to everybody.
Agreed.
So there's that. I will lighten the mood. I don't know if I'm going to lighten it or not. But let me tell you something, dude.
What you got?
You got to double check your insurance, your health insurance. Your boy did a good job getting me health insurance. Your boy did a good job.
Oh, I forget. I did hook you up with Frank. Yeah.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. There's one place that's called Urologist of the Carolinas. Okay? There's another place that's called Carolinas Urologist Partners. Okay?
Very different entities. Okay.
They are in the same place. Different suite numbers. I call my insurance. They book me an appointment. I'm ready to go. Your boy's ready to get that.
Yeah.
They booked me at the wrong place. So not only do I pull
time out. Did they book you at the wrong place or did you go to the wrong place?
Well, let me finish my fucking story.
All right. That's a question.
So I go to the place I'm supposed to go.
Okay.
They're like, we don't know who you are. It was like Mariah Carey. It's like, I don't know her. I don't know her. They're like, you need to go across over there to that one. And I was like, okay. So I go over there. They do have my information.
Okay.
Then they go, show us your insurance card and ID. And I show them to them. And they're like, oh, we don't take this. And I was like, she's like, this happens sometimes. And so it's me in this. I keep thinking I'm young, but I'm not. I'm old.
We're not young.
It's me and this white lady. The white lady did the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So she went to where I was supposed to go, in theory. I went to where she was supposed to go. We're walking together.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
And so they're like, we don't take your insurance. And I was like, how much will it cost if I could just pay out of pocket? And they're like, we don't know how much the procedure is. And I was like, y'all don't have a rate for the procedure?
Y'all don't have a rate sheet? Wait a second. Dynamic pricing on surgery?
I was like, what are we doing? So I got to walk all the way back across to the other place. Felder. And they were like, hang on. Here's what we're going to do. And the lady was very nice. Shout out to her. I'm now scheduled for my consult, but I was like, I can't do it the week of the championship. Let's rebook. So that's been my life, while I'm also dealing with my wife's grandmother has passed away.
Right.
And so I'm going to be a solo dad, but guess what? We're making a Dutch baby on Saturday morning.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a super fluffy pancake.
Okay.
With a custard in the middle.
Oh.
And fruit and whatnot. So my kid's going to like it. It's fine. I'm pretty sure there'll be 2 other kids. My dad has decided that my house is the Kool Aid House. You know what that means, right?
I do. Do you want to explain it? Do you want to explain that to people who might not know what that means?
Yeah, the Kool Aid House, that's different than the hose water house.
Mm-hmm.
The Kool Aid House is the house you get to go inside.
Yep.
Maybe you play some video games, but you get to go inside, hang out. Let me tell you something, bruh. I got kids that are scheming to stay here for dinner.
They've heard the podcast. They hear about the menu, man. They know.
You're joking. I'm being serious.
I'm not joking.
Roz on Wednesdays, she lives right up the street. She knows Wednesdays. I'm going to try to get Savannah to do a fort play switch. And I know what's going to happen on Wednesday at about 6:00. Mr. Felder is going to make pizza.
Yep, pizza night.
And his shit pops off.
I love this. This is amazing.
She's 3 in a row for pizza night.
That's a smart kid, man.
Oh, she's a smart kid. Absolutely smart as a whip. But the other kids know that we do waffles every couple weeks, and they come over and they're like, can Savannah play? And I'm like, right now she just got back from piano. We're doing waffles, and they're like, oh, we'll stay for that.
Y'all got the extra waffles.
So that's my that. I'm not even lying. I'm taking off my Chihuahua's hat. They stay for so they come here and they're like, yo, we know this man is freaking cooking it off. But my dad calls it the Kool Aid House. My dad grew up in the Kool Aid House.
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
I did not either.
But my dad did, and he sees it. He sees so. I will say this: I'm very proud that my dad sees so much of his mother in me. It means a lot to me. And if I'm the Kool Aid House, I'm the Kool Aid House.
That's a good compliment.
Let me tell you something, though, motherfucker. They be drinking Simply Mango. That shit ain't Kool-Aid.
No one thinks the Felder House actually has Kool-Aid. No one thinks
that. No, they are drinking. They drink Simply Mango.
You're ridiculous.
And I'm like, what if we had the Kool-Aid? What if we had Simply Peach? And they're like, the Simply Mango is the one that we want. We didn't even know that we liked this before, but we have it. I'm watching.
But now we don't want to change it.
Oh, by the way, I have another thing to show you.
What you got?
I was going through stuff and I found these.
Old play sheets.
Old play sheets.
Ooh.
And I did not realize how prominent I was on them. Like them moving me around and showing me where I was like, yo, what? And then I looked at them and I was like, oh yeah, and this is Felder. So, like, we got slants, we got blitzes, we got like it's all like, but these like look how big this stack is.
That's wild.
So I have old play sheets, but yeah, no, I'm happy to be the Kool Aid House. I really I love my kid, and I love like it also helps that I know where she's at, and I know
that's a huge part of it.
I know where she's at. I know where her friends are at. I know who her friends are. I know which of the friends I can like, who I don't like, and which ones I do.
Right.
So we're good. We're gold. So yeah, but that's. I took too long on the Felder space, but
you're good. You're good. I want to get into the topics. Like we're talking NFL today. Spoilers, guys. This is why you need to subscribe. We're going to be recording a college football national title game preview Monday morning. It'll drop around noon on King Day. Make sure you subscribe. Tell everyone else to subscribe. Make sure you get the sports coverage that you deserve. Because today is going to be an NFL day. But before we go to the NFL, I got to talk about something that you and I both relate to. There are too many goddamn microphones out there. So Rich Paul has a podcast now with Max Kellerman for no reason. For those who don't know, Rich Paul is LeBron James' agent, LeBron James' business partner.
His friend.
He's a dude. He's Clutch Sports. He's married to Adele. Like, he went from selling jerseys out the back of his car to where he is now. Like, a success story by all measures. Dude, he should not be doing a podcast. Did you hear what he did?
I heard he got pulled up on.
He went on the podcast and was like, hey, here's how we need to push the Lakers above if I were in charge. First things first, you can't do this. You can't do this.
Yeah, I know.
You're an agent. You're a wildly successful agent, but you're an agent. You cannot do this. He posits trading Austin Reeves to the Grizzlies for Jalen Jackson Jr., and he tries to be like, it's not emotional, da-da-da. LeBron's got to live in that locker room.
Austin Reeves has an agent named Reggie.
The NFL agent game is very different than the NBA agent game. I was an NFL agent. The NBA agent game is wildly different. Keep going.
Bro, and he got pulled up on and was like he did not want smoke.
It was a 5-minute conversation.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Too many microphones.
I totally agree. Like I understand that people find this as I'm trying to put it in ways that people understand.
I got you.
It's a super easy thing to silo.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Whether it's 520, The Big Show, it's easy to silo those things. It is easy. It's the Matt Barnes and whatever podcast. Like it's easy to silo.
All the smoke.
All the smoke. It's easy to silo those things. But once you cut people loose, like I don't mean cut them loose like let them go. I mean cut them loose like let them just say whatever they're going to say. It's a very like look, I as much as I use profanity from time to time on shows, I'm still in this world.
Yeah.
When you have enough money to not care, do whatever you want. But I think the beauty of Jeff Teague is he's like, I made enough money, but I want to put my partners on.
I want to build something.
Shaq and Lefko on the big podcast or the big show, whatever it's called. Shaq's got enough money forever, and Lefko.
But Shaq never said no to a deal. Shaq doing general commercials,
bro. But Lefko was like still. He's still a Lefko's a journalist.
Lefko's a journalist, very much so.
And I look. People don't know this. Like, and you might think I'm like small potatoes. I talk to Lefko all the time. Me and Lefko are boys for real. Like when I go to New York City, Lefko and I will absolutely go grab a drink and go have a meal together. Like Lefko is my boy. Like
it's wild.
It's not bragging.
How much smaller this all is than people think it is. Like,
yeah,
I text with Joel Anderson. Like, if Bomani Jones sees me, we know each other. Like, it's not like this isn't some like massive world of people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but people have turned it into that.
Yes, that's a very, very good point.
Via social, they've turned it into something that it's not. And more specifically, something it probably shouldn't be. And
well said.
There's a lot of people that just get to talk that maybe should shut the fuck up.
Like it's one thing. Like I watched a little of the Rich Paul things. I like Max Kellerman as a personality. Him doing basketball is weird, I think.
Right.
But like Rich Paul is
space that you're supposed to be in.
But that so this is, and we're gonna move on to the Tomlin thing in a second. This is mean, but I'm gonna say it. There's a level of success that can be acquired to where you stop psychologically identifying the built-in privileges and levers that had to happen and the luck that had to happen for you to be successful.
Yeah,
and once that occurs, it's very hard for them to dial that back. So they start believing their own hype. Related, Scott Adams, the creator of Dilbert, died this week.
Right.
And you could say that the workplace cartoon was perfectly timed to become a hit as jobs became more cubicled.
Yes.
Scott Adams thought that meant that he was singularly talented and a genius. And he became what he became. Google it yourselves. I'm joking about him not being here anymore for a reason.
So here's the thing for me. And I will say this. I know my wife hates this. I am a big negative self-talk
guy. I'm trying to change that about myself, but I understand who you are. Yes.
I'm not changing it. Because if I think that I'm great, then what the fuck do I have to do?
Good point.
I am a negative self-talk person. And I do it all the time. I try. Now, I am trying to change where I don't do it around my daughter.
Yeah.
Because I don't want her to have that.
That was honestly the main impetus for when I decided to make the change.
But if I like, come on, man. I don't think there's a person that's not a fucking Michelin star chef that can touch me in the fucking kitchen. I don't care if it's the grill, the smoker, I don't think there's a person that can touch me. But if I don't think I have to keep getting better.
Right. Where's the push come from?
Where's the push come from? Let me see. I'm going to look right now. How many days? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it again.
Every week you do math, and every week it's hilarious to me. What are you?
How many days has it been since January? Damn it, I did it wrong. How many days has it been since July 14th, 2023?
We get okay. Yes, okay. We're not doing the math in this.
No, I did it on Google.
Okay.
916 days.
Okay.
Where I just go out and try to get minimum a mile, because I know I'm not good enough. I'm not in shape enough. I'm not what I used to be. I will tell you this.
The views and opinions expressed herein do not reflect those of UD Pod. Love yourselves. Go ahead.
Love yourself the way you are. Absolutely. When I got on the scale today, you know how much I weighed?
Don't care.
197.
Can we talk about Mike Tomlin now?
Yes, let's fucking talk about Mike Tomlin. He stepped
So
down.
for those who don't know, Mike Tomlin said, "You can't fire me. I fucking quit." And he stepped down. And he's been planning this for a while because he announced the CBS move immediately. There were no feelers. There was no, like, how do we figure this out? It was like, oh, Mike Tomlin's going to CBS. Welcome aboard. Felder, as someone who has been
$8 million and you could just do this.
Felder, as someone who is very much in this world of sports media, I've got a question for you that I don't think is being asked yet. Mm-hmm. So there are two ways this can happen. He can step away for a year, maybe two, and then have his pick of jobs, the Sean Payton route.
Right.
Or does he step away for a year or two and then use job offers to leverage bigger TV contracts, the John Gruden route?
I think he should go John Gruden.
Got you. But it's wild because even the Gruden guys, the guys who took that route, Jason Garrett apparently is interviewing. He may be leveraging for more TV money, but I think it's interesting that he's even going through the motions already.
So here's the thing. What, we're 40, right? I'm 41.
Yes, sir.
In our lifetime, the Steelers have had how many coaches?
I believe 3.
Yeah. Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin.
Yes, sir.
I think he's used to love and loyalty. And I don't think he's made enough money. For sure. He's made enough money. I think, and he said, there is a quote that he has. There are two quotes in coaching that I love. The first one is, you're either coaching it or you're allowing it to happen. Mm-hmm. That's from Mike Leach. And the second one is, I run the coaching. And that's Mike Tomlin. Yep. He runs the coaching. And that's something, I'll be honest, that's something that I employ in being a parent on a daily basis. Because I'm not going to let my kid be bullied. I'm not going to let my kid act up. Right. I'm not going to let my kid do something wrong. I'm going to run to fix the problem. I'm not going to turn my back on it. Listen, we interact with a lot of parents, and you can see the difference. Yeah. And I think for him being on TV, same thing with Nick Saban right now, right? Yes. Yes. The way that they talk about football is not just about DraftKings, FanDuel. It's not just about BetMGM. It's not that. Right. The way that they talk about football is accountability. Mm-hmm. It's about scheme. It's about figuring out a way to make something happen. It's about pulling the most out of the guys you have. Yeah. And I think that he's better on TV for that, to make people, honestly, calm the fuck down. Like, calm down and realize there's a plan. Yeah. Now, if some people aren't good at that plan, that's on the coach. And the coaches should get blamed for that. But the reality is, like, the way he talks about football is about what he would do, how he would do it, and how you make it work. And I just don't. Can I be selfish? Sure. You want him to be I want that guy in coaching. I think that he is so good at his job, and he's so good at, like you said, maximizing a player's abilities, investing in people. He's so good at that part of it that you're right. I hope he is a mouthpiece for that. But man, his hands-on work with players, listening to players talk about him after they've left, is always so illuminating. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. Yeah. I'm just being selfish. I just think that, like, I don't know, man. How old is he? Gosh, hold on. I should look this up. While I look this up, shout out to my father and my brother, who are also members of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, as is Mike Tomlin.
If I didn't say that, I get talked about. Mike Tomlin's only 53, man.
He's 53.
It's a young man.
Hang on. What's his family look like?
He's got a daughter's a gymnast at Georgia. I know that. I think he's got 3 daughters.
Be done. Be done. Listen, I have one daughter.
Yeah.
If I made just like a quarter of the money that he's made, you'd never see me again.
Our priorities are we're different kind of cats though.
Unless it was at a swim meet. Which is what my daughter does.
Yeah.
And we have one coming up soon.
It starts again.
Dude, don't. Like, for people that don't do swim, you guys have no idea what it's like. I'm being this isn't a joke.
I know.
Like, you have no idea what swim is like. Like, imagine a track meet, which I think more people can relate to. Now take that track meet and put it inside of a building with full ass humidity. It's not raining.
Can I get a quick timeout?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. I lost something. You're back. I'm back.
Like, imagine, like, I know track meets have humidity. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
But if it rains at a track meet, people are like, we're going to take a break, blah, blah, blah. At a swim meet, an indoor swim meet, they're like, it's going to be 97% humidity, but it won't rain. And also, you're going to smell
like chlorine.
You're going to smell chlorine the whole time. If I was Tomlin, I mean, I've been to gymnastics, and also, by the way, those suck too. They're terrible. I had a couple friends that dated gymnasts. One of my friends is married to a gymnast from UNC, and you're just like in there. It smells like feet.
Dog, look, you talk about his kids. His kids are grown and gone. His youngest was a senior on the 2023 Columbia Lions. Mason Tomlin.
Done.
He's done.
Yeah, dude. Get a new hobby.
Yeah, his daughter's about to graduate Georgia, majoring in advertising. She was born in 2006, so yeah, this is her senior year at UGA.
Get a new hobby. Are you kidding me?
He's this motherfucker be retired. Oh my God.
Dude, do you understand?
I had no idea they were grown and gone.
I'm trying to work my investments to make sure I have enough money so when my daughter is done with college, I don't have to pay for stuff. Her and her partner can come to the house, but guess what the house will be? Not this house. It'll be a farm. Yeah. And I'll greet them at the gate on a horse. And I'll just be riding a horse. And I'm like, you guys can take the ATV or the golf cart. Me and Stella, we rolling. Stella's the name of the horse.
No. Felder's a huge horse guy.
Yeah, bro. I love horses. Got a new calendar already.
All right, I'm gonna stay in sports media for 2 seconds. Did you see the young lady?
If I was Mike Tomlin, I would retire. I would get some horses, probably some pigs, chickens, and I would just be full chilling and no one talked to me ever. You didn't experience the Verizon blackout?
I don't have Verizon.
So I do. And my wife experienced it. I didn't. My phone is special. And I would just my whole life would be the
BlackBerry.
My whole life would be the Verizon blackout. And it would just be me walking a fence line on a horse.
Most people
you tell me I got $20 million.
Most people aren't you. Most people aren't you. I can't stress that enough.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you see this sports media fake controversy about the woman in Jacksonville telling Liam Cohen he had a good season? Hey guys, I need y'all to realize, national media who cover the NFL, go to one of these college towns. Go to ACC Media Days. There will be people who are much more effusive than that.
Yes.
There. This is like you. Apparently, also in politics, by the way, if you just there's going to be some worshipers on the line who are much more effusive than, hey man, y'all did a good job.
I'm on the other side.
What side is this?
I'm fine.
I'm fine with it. Oh, me too. 100%.
Okay, so we're on the same side. Like, I think she appreciated the fact that they made it.
Oh, look, I think she's in the right. I'm talking about the outrage from people who are like, this is, I'm like, bro, this is fucking, we're talking about sports. Everyone calm down.
Yeah. We're literally talking about adult human men that wear short pants.
It's the toy department.
And hug each other.
Yep.
Like, that's all it is. And so I'm not upset about it. And I think that what she did, I thought was very, I hate to use this word with respect to Black people, but it was very like, it was pointed and articulate and focused. Mm-hmm. I hate to use the word articulate. That's the one that just I hate.
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
But it was.
Yeah.
And it was like, it served a purpose, and it was, I don't know, in my mind, it was inspirational.
I loved it.
Yeah, same. It was, hey, we're close. That's my takeaway was we're close. We're not there, but we're
not there, but we're close.
We're close. And you're doing a good job.
Keep it going.
I think that what she provided, in my mind at least, was a shield.
Yep.
Of don't let these other people ask you what went wrong, why didn't you do this, why couldn't you do that? Don't let this tear you down. We're close. Let's go.
And I just think that like people who think that's weird need to watch more college football, because if you remember, Brian Kelly's first like hit the table moment was them being mad. Them asking a question about the running game. And he's like, wait a sec, this is college football. You're not supposed to tell me how great I am. We just won the game. Like, that was the first public crack in the armor that got BK out of there this year. But I do want to talk to you about these NFL playoff games. Go ahead.
So I said he's
also a shitbag. That helps too. NFL playoff games, the playoffs roll on. I'm going to just go through AFC first with NFC next. Right. We're going to close out with your boy, of course. First one.
My dad's real mad.
We'll talk about it.
He's a Steelers guy.
Oh, so let's talk. That's where we're going to start, because the Broncos are taking on the Bills. The Bills, the 6th seed, they squeaked it out against the Jags. Broncos, great defense. Great defense in that Broncos team. A Bills team that couldn't run the ball against the Jags last week. They needed all the magic in the world to beat the Jags. Can they overcome this Broncos defense?
I don't know. Like, we got to see more Josh Allen magic.
Yeah. But they got injuries too. I think they lost their top receiver. Like, it does not look easy for the Bills to pull this off. And I know like the leading conversation was this is their best chance to get it done because of no Mahomes and no Lamar. But man, like, you're asking a lot out of Josh Allen.
He's gonna have to do a lot. Like, this isn't a joke. Like, I'm not being flippant. Like, he's gonna have to do it. He's going to have to. And Denver's good, dude.
Denver's so good. And they got a quarterback who will do exactly what Sean Payton wants him to.
Yeah. He does what he is told.
Mm-hmm.
It's oh my God. I wrote a note. I had a note for this. I wrote a note. And it said, there are some people that, because the Broncos to me are very much Rage Against the Machine.
Mm-hmm.
The way they play.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Very much so.
And except Bo Nix does what you tell him.
That's what I said. Except for Bo Nix doing exactly what Sean Payton wants to do.
But the rest of the team is like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
The other part of that is I've seen so much Bo Nix in my lifetime in college that my brain can't square the circle that he's at the quarterback of this team.
And then the other part and I was like, hang on a second. The Buffalo Bills, they're like the Kenny Chesney of football.
Kenny Chesney.
Yeah. Yeah.
How so?
They're just like, they just play songs that like women like to play at their like, you know what I'm saying? They play songs that women like to play when they do their photo shoot.
Look, I think you're asking a lot out of a team that just lost Gabe Davis to injured reserve. Like, I don't know, man. This don't look good to me.
Denver is insane.
It's such a good it's a violent defense. I think that's
what I'm trying to say is like like defensively they're so violent. They are, again, like that's why I said Rage Against the Machine. They literally are just like, we'll do anything. I don't care. I mean, we'll talk about it when we get to the college football playoff preview on Monday. But the reality to me is Denver is just like, you want me to bring a nickel? We'll bring the nickel. You want me to we need a will? We'll bring a will. What's Sam doing? Who knows what Sam's doing? You don't know. You don't know what Sam's going to do. Like they don't. Do you know what Sam's going to do?
No clue.
Sam maybe doesn't even know what Sam's going to do.
He'll figure it out on the way.
He'll get it, but guess what? He's going to get home.
Look, do whatever you want. As long as you win, it's cool.
Yeah.
As long as you win, we're good.
Yeah.
And I think that this Bills team has reached the end of their magic. Because, like, that's also crazy about the first round games is so many of them came down to the wire. Like, that Bills-Jags game, that's the stuff of legend. But that was just the first round, and now you're going against a team that's much scarier than that Jags defense is very good. This Broncos defense is something else.
Bro, who thought Nick Bonito was going to have 14 sacks? Right?
That's a good point.
Who thought he was going to have 14 sacks? What? How?
Somebody.
How? Why?
I like to dab up his agent who had those escalator clauses in his contract because he made some money doing that shit. Man,
like,
good
it's
for him.
Crazy. We got to hang on. I'm going down the list now. John Franklin Myers, 7.5 sacks. How? Why? When?
How do you stop chaos?
But I love the way they play that way, and I think it's beautiful, honestly. Like if somebody asked me to be a defensive coordinator, that's how I would play. There's only two ways I would play if I was a defensive coordinator. And I understand there's only two ways to play. Well, there's more than two ways, but the way that I would play would be Iowa, right?
Yeah.
Everything in front of me, tackle, be good. Or it would be like this. Bro, you don't know what's going to happen. Neither do I.
And the best thing about what you just said is that the other side of the bracket has a defense that does both, because the Texans play good, sound assignment defense, and they knock the shit out of you when they do it.
Yeah, this is like, for all the talk about CJ Stroud, that defense is...
That's Will Anderson, dog. This is Will Anderson's Texans.
I was going to say that. Like, this is his team.
Let's talk about your dad, because your dad wanted to watch his Steelers get choked out at home against this defense. Like, yeah, CJ Stroud was there, but the defense whipped that ass. What's your dad's take on what he sees out of Steeler Nation?
They don't know. They have no clue. That's the scary part.
Yeah, the uncertainty.
And I think I relate this back to UNC, right? So think about this. In my lifetime, Dean Smith.
Yep.
We had Bill Guthridge for a bit, Matt Doherty for a bit, but then it was Roy Williams.
Roy.
Now it's Hubert Davis. But, like, you're used to this level.
A consistency. Right? Yeah.
And now they go into this unknown, and they don't know who they're going to hire.
Yeah.
I don't think they know.
Because from what it looks like, they didn't expect to have to make this decision this year.
Right. I think they were going to give him another year and then figure something out. But I mean, Kirk Rogers can help him. I think it's the
everyone's
thing
like,
in football.
I can't believe this has got to be it, right? He's got to be done, right? He's not going to pop up in Atlanta next year and haunt me publicly, right?
I don't know. Him and Kirk
I
Cousins
appreciate
together.
the honesty.
Him and Kirk Cousins together.
No, Kirk Cousins, I think like 20 minutes ago got announced he's going to be in the booth for the rest of the playoffs.
This is, because they're
so
not.
That may be the transition point for him.
We'll see.
He should be done.
Bro, this dude goes to great clips.
But like, I don't feel bad for him, but I do think it's interesting that like the last Aaron Rodgers game we saw, it was Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson just whipping his ass again.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. Bro, you're fucking 42 years old.
You shouldn't have been doing this in the first place.
Bro, you should be at home. You should be on a beach.
You should have a family that loves you.
Yeah, any family.
Any family. Anyone who wants to be around you. You should have someone who wants to spend time with you.
You should have any, like, I'm gonna have a beer. I am blessed that I have a wife and a daughter that love me.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest things in the world. Like I told you, we're gonna make a Dutch baby after we go. I'm going to fucking piano lessons on Saturday. And then we're gonna
dad mode. Love it.
And then we're gonna hang out and we'll watch the NFL games. But guess what? I told you about this, right? My dad calls us the Kool Aid House. So these kids gonna be over here trying to scavenge. I got a best friend that just brought me some jalapeno cheddar venison burgers.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's a good friend.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers got nothing like that in his life. And I say this as someone who I played football with a guy who did play football with Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
And he said, and I do radio with a guy who played football with Aaron Rodgers. They're like, nobody likes this man. And then we watch it play out on live television, and it's very clear nobody likes this guy.
Nope.
I will say this, though. I fuck with his helmet the hard way. I would change the face mask.
Oh, the helmet. Yeah.
But he's still wearing a helmet. I would change the chin strap too, because he wearing that chin strap that Terry Bradshaw wore. And I'm like, bro, you're crazy.
Begging for it.
That's insane. This is diabolical. Like, hey, man. And
so the team
have you explained any of that to your wife?
What?
The helmet and the chin strap.
There's no point. No one cares.
Bro,
you and I care.
Helmet. He's wearing a helmet you're not supposed to wear.
Nope. That is, you got grandfathered in like, I like my CTE, please.
Yes, please. Please. Hey.
Another scoop, if you would.
Hey, my brain, don't worry about it.
If I'm not worried, you shouldn't be worried.
So let me do what I'm going to do.
Hey, man, talk about the team that just eliminated the motherfucker. Texans going to New England. I hate cold weather games. I'll always hate them. But, man, I don't see how Drake May, like, these are killers. Like, the Texas defense, this isn't a joke. They came to cut you.
Yeah. But they're -3, right? Is it New England -3?
I think so. Yeah, which is essentially what, pick 'em?
Yeah, because they're at home. What am I going to do? Bet against Drake May? Bet against UNC?
Look, D'Amico Ryans is it's like linebacker versus linebacker. Like, wow,
you know what?
This is crazy.
You know, and a linebacker that played for the Texans, if I'm not mistaken, right? Vrabel.
Yep.
You know what? Give me the Texans.
I'm telling you, man. I believe. I love it. Other side of the bracket, Niners, Seahawks.
Niners, Seahawks. Man. Seahawks going to
It's over, Niners. You can only be that hurt for so long.
Yeah. It's done.
It's too many injuries.
Get to my thing.
Get to your boy?
Yeah.
let's get to your boy. Because
get to my boy.
The cardiac Chicago Bears pulled out a miraculous win against the Packers when no one saw coming, and now they host the Rams. Ben Johnson, your boy, the last game of the weekend, the primest of primetime shots. The NFL knows what they got in these Bears. Talk about it, Felder. Talk to me about why these Bears about to do some unheard of shit.
I have never rooted for a team as hard as I've rooted for the Bears.
Let's go.
I'm being like, this is not a joke. Ben Johnson, I've never heard him say a swear word in his life. I never heard him say a cuss word. We played together for 3 years. Just for the record, I have picked him off more than once.
Let him know.
Let him know. But I'm just rooting for him. It's not even, look, and let's be very clear. I know I lived in Chicago for 4 years.
Chicago culture, baby.
Could give a fuck about that city. Truly, don't care. Hated it. Hated every single day. But
you don't miss the bus?
Fuck the bus. Fuck. No, you know what? Fuck the number 9 bus. Fuck the 8 bus. Fuck the 20 bus. Fuck the 58 bus. Fuck the 74 bus.
Oh,
like, please
God.
don't get. No one can come on here and pretend like I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I lived in that city for 4 years for real. I lived next to DePaul. I lived in that city. Fuck Harold's Chicken.
Oh shit.
This weak ass. It's not even as good as Bojangles. Like, I don't care. I'm here. Mariano's isn't as good as Harris Teeter. It's bullshit. I don't care.
I love it. No, you're perfect. This is no notes, 0 notes. Let the man cook.
What I'm saying is, I love Ben. Ben
Yes.
Johnson was a teammate for me for 3 years at UNC. Ben Johnson and I played together. Ben Johnson and I were in the same locker room. Like, we were both in the locker room with our dinglings out. Like, we were together. Like, this is not a joke. Like, Ben and I were together. Like, we were, and we were both like backups. And so, you know how it goes in spring, right?
Hey, let's go. It's all shot we got.
We gonna run the threes out.
Let's go.
This man wore 23 as a quarterback.
Yeah. That's hard Scrabble right there. That's a hard Scrabble come up right there, man.
This man, I love him.
23.
Yeah, dog. He was 23. He was a signal caller.
That's a strong safety ass number.
Yeah, I would never wear 23 as a strong safety, but yeah.
Oh my God.
25,
That's funny.
24 for sure. 21 for sure. 23, no. Absolutely.
I don't know, maybe a running back number? I don't know.
I would never wear 23 on a football field.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm trying to think what position I could see in the 23, but like you must be like I said, a backup quarterback.
And he was. But he learned, like, here's the thing. Like, we took 2 super divergent patterns because he became a coach.
Yeah.
I don't like I thought he was always going to be a high school football coach.
Really?
Yeah. And then I obviously I'm not a journalist. I became a college football video analyst. And I thought he was going to be a high school football coach. And then he went down to Miami. So he goes down to Miami, and because he was such a homebody, I never thought he was going to leave the state of North Carolina. And then he goes down to Miami, and he gets his job, and he's working. Then he gets the job in Detroit, and he's working.
Yeah.
And then they give him a chance to be a head coach, and it's amazing. I love Ben. I want the Bears to win the Super Bowl. Not because I like Chicago. Not because I lived in Chicago.
Very clear. Very clear.
Fuck Chicago. But because I love Ben.
Yeah.
And watching Ben come into his own, it's very interesting. Ben is 1 year younger than I am, right? So Ben's 40. Mm-hmm. It took him some time to grow into like who he was. And it took pushing and prodding and being around players and learning other personalities and all this stuff to get there. And I love it. I love watching. There's something really special about watching someone like that. We spent so much time together.
Yeah.
Ben was one of the guys that used to wake me up.
Yeah.
He used to wake me. We used to go out. Ben didn't really go out in college. And Ben would come into the locker room and wake the fucking terrible people up. Like he would come into the locker room and be like, guys, we got a 6 a.m. Let's go. And he would wake us up and we would go. Ben was so responsible, so responsive. But the other thing that I see when I watch the Bears play is I see where he takes all these little things from his entire path to the NFL. Mm-hmm. That play, was it a year ago for the Lions, where they had the fake fumble snap? To go to Laporta. That is just a remix version of a play that Coach Tranquil ran, where we used to call it sucker.
Yeah.
Where we ran a fake screen, and the guy looked like he was fumbling the screen. You get sucked up, and then bang over the top to Jesse Holley. Like that was real. And he morphed it into something different.
Over 20 years, it evolved and changed and finally emerged
2004
when the Lions run.
Yeah. And so I love Ben. I truly do. And I'm rooting for him.
There's something to be said. Like,
we're all rooting for him. Like,
but there's something to be said. Like, we've all got friends. We've all got people we're close to. Your teammates, the guys you went through shit with, particularly, and I speak for both of us here, if your team wasn't doing a lot of winning, like the memories become the guys. Like, that's all we got. Like, it wasn't like, oh, remember that big win? Nah, not really. But I do remember the impact my friends had on me.
Yeah.
Like, I get to see my friends twice, my teammates twice a year.
Yeah.
And those are my favorite weekends of the year because it's particularly for us, like for you guys, there's some local flavor of being at UNC. For us, it was something like, I think at the time, 24 recruits from all over the country who had nothing in common who got thrown into New York City.
Right.
And so we had to figure that out and navigate that together. And so I'm closer to those guys because those formative years, like you said, finding ourselves situations. But, like, I think it's so cool that y'all get to celebrate your boy in such a public way. Like, I get to celebrate my friends' wins and, like, we're all in the group checks or whatever. But, like, to see your boy, to see someone who you went through fucking, like, mat drills with, to go out there and be leading this group to this thing that's never been done in Chicago. Like, wow.
But to see him open up, blossom.
To go from someone who never cursed to on NFL films, this kid put on social, like, fuck the Packers. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. So it's really cool. Let's go. Bears cover. I'm sorry. Fuck Matt Stafford. Let's go play some football.
I feel like that was uncalled for.
I didn't need to do that last part.
I feel like the fuck Matt Stafford thing was weird and uncalled for.
I know my wife's going to be upset about it too because she's a Lions fan and she loves Matt Stafford still.
How can you not love Staff?
I love
Frat Stafford.
I love Frat Stafford.
Shut up, Frat. The funniest and most appropriate nickname of the mid 2000s is Frat Stafford.
I love it. I can't not root for Ben.
No, it's your boy, it's your teammate. I would never begrudge you.
It's my teammate. It's someone that like when we are in our group text in our Instagram, like the groups, like it's just we're like, yo, look at Ben. This is insane. Did you see this coming from him? And everyone's like, no. We thought it would be like a position.
I'm only cheering for the Rams. I'm only kind of cheering for the Rams because they've got two Georgia quarterbacks in that room. And one of them has 2 national titles, and it's not old buddy. But you're right. I'm cheering for the Bears. My dad's from Gary, Indiana. Shout out to the Bears. My dad played for the Bears for a summer. Like, shout out to the Bears. I'm cheering for Caleb. Prove me wrong, Caleb. I've been proven wrong. I said on this podcast months ago
Yeah.
that I didn't think that Ben could fix him. I was wrong.
That's the thing.
And I'm madder now at Lincoln Riley than I ever been, because every time a quarterback leaves his care, it's like, well, once we fix him, it'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Kyler Murray has been up and down.
Yeah.
Mercurial, if you will. But everybody else, once they get out
Baker,
once you get out of him, you can like turn into something.
Yeah.
It's like it's like the legit opposite of Snoop Dogg saying you can't make a hoe a housewife. Guess what? If the hoe works for Lincoln Riley, guess what you can do? You can make her a housewife.
You know what I've noticed now that I'm thinking more about it? It's not that they'll have different flaws. So what I've realized is that Lincoln Riley, what he doesn't do is coach away flaws. He lets you be who you were when you got there, and he tailors the shit around you. What you should be doing is more, because like Caleb needed was someone to be like, hey man, don't do this stupid shit no more. And do it anymore.
So I have a very similar story to this. So South Carolina with Jadeveon Clowney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great
analogy.
They just let him do whatever he did.
Whatever he wanted.
Just do it. UNC, Butch Davis. Robert Quinn. He's like, no, that's not how you do it. You do it this way. You do it this way, and you do it this way. Now, mind you, Butch Davis is a guy who at this point in his career had already coached Charles Haley. I almost said Alex Haley, and I was like, no, that's the guy that wrote it. Coach Charles Haley. Charles Haley is jacking off in the meeting room.
Yes.
But he coached him, and he was like, this is how you do it. So he gets Robert Quinn. He gets, name starts with a Q. Now I can't remember it. But those guys all go on to have long NFL careers.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the explosive play, the one play against Michigan that Jadeveon had. But they have long careers because they do every little thing the right way, because he didn't allow them to just live on athleticism. And to go back to Lincoln Riley, that's what he does.
Yes.
He lets you live on that. You can't live on that. And it reminds me a lot of my mom, who was a teacher.
Yeah.
Where it was like, you have to show your work, right? You remember that?
Yeah. Hated
You
that.
have to show your work.
Hated that.
Hated it, right. You have to show your work. And those guys had to show their work. And then other people were like, I got the answer in my head. And you're like, yeah, but that's not going to help you down the road. You got to show your work. And I think that's Lincoln Riley doesn't make people show their work.
You know what he really doesn't do? He doesn't run the coaching. He runs away from it.
Dude, yeah. You got to run.
I'm telling y'all, like 380 episodes of this, I do this shit here. I do this. Felder. So everyone can find your shit, man.
It's Felder. It's felder.substack.com. You can find me on College Sports Now. It should be out by the time this comes out. Also, I'm on Split Zone Duo with Richard Johnson. That comes out.
Oh, nice.
Should be out when this comes out. We did Scheme School together, talking about the national championship game. And then obviously I'll talk to you again on Monday to talk about the national championship game. But yeah, I'm realizing more and more. You want to hear something really, before we get out of here, something really crazy is I've reverted back because I spent so much time in the, like, right now I'm sure I'm in the back half of my career. But the whole point is that I spent so much time trying to learn rosters, and the transfer portal made that really hard.
Yeah, super hard.
So what I've started doing now is I just use numbers. And then, like I showed you the
smart
play sheets, I know numbers.
Yeah.
And so when you were playing football, right, all that mattered was the person's number.
Right.
Give me their number. Like I was Antonio Cromartie, so I put on his number, and they were like,
Yeah.
Eight's not going to do that. Felder, what the fuck? Eight's not going to do that. He'll never do that. Why did you do that? I was like, well, it was the right play to make, and I did get an interception. Like I got an interception in practice. Gary Tranquil's yelling at me, and he's like, he'll never do that. And I'm like, he's like, 8 would never do that. And I'm like, okay. I mean, so you want me to be wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, okay, but he was right about the game because 8 didn't do that. He's like, you're thinking like a football player. You need to think like an athlete. And I'm like, okay. So I've been
coach ass shit, man.
Isn't it? That is some coach ass shit. You're thinking like a football player. You need to think like an athlete. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how are we different?
What if I thought I was both? Wait a second, coach.
Wait a second. 14 will never be there. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, we played Louisville one year, and they were like, go into the kickstand stance. And I was like, kickstand? I don't even know what that is. Y'all never taught me this.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's a kickstand stance? And it's like where you have your 1 foot. It's like you have 1 foot up, 1 foot back. And I'm like,
the sprinter type shit?
Yeah, I'm like, aren't our feet supposed to be like parallel?
So we can do our jobs?
So we can like move side to side and then do stuff? And they're like, 14 for Louisville will never be in that stance. He's going to be in a kickstand, and you just get yelled at the whole time. And it's like, but I started just using numbers now. Maybe my brain's getting bad, but it is what it is. But like I said,
old, man.
College Sports Now, it's felder.substack.com. And I know I'm a little bit late on an update, but my family got sick over Christmas break, and then we had my wife's grandmother pass away, and so I'm just trying to keep up.
Head above water, baby. It's trying times. Thanks again for being on Felder. Happy Felder Friday to everyone else out there. As always, brought to you by Daniel Palmer Mortgages.com. If you can pay your rent, you can pay a mortgage. It's my job to help you qualify. Check out my other podcasting venture, Life, Love, and Real Estate. New episode is out now. Subscribe to not miss your best way to be ready for your new home in 2026. Check out the rest of the MTR network. Insanity Check is back in these very trying times. And make sure you follow me on social media at dpalm66 across all the platforms to catch me in Atlanta talking into microphones and making you laugh. That was your show. There is no outro. We'll see you guys Monday around noon for the only college football preview you need. Peace.